Hashtag MXZ Gaming PC, full honest review. This gaming PC is actually solid for the money, but it's not perfect for everyone, so let me explain why. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. I've been testing this thing for a few weeks now, and I think there's some real value here, especially if you're coming from older hardware. So here's the thing about this MXZ build. You're getting an Intel Core i7-13700F paired with an RTX 4070 Super, which is basically the sweet spot if you want to play modern games without spending $3,000. I tested it on everything from Baldur's Gate 3 to Cyberpunk, and honestly, it handles those games at high to ultra settings with solid frame rates. We're talking 80 to 100 frames per second at 1440p, which is really what most people care about. The 16 GB of RAM is fine for gaming and streaming simultaneously, though I'll mention that later. The 1 TB NVMe drive loads Windows 11 Pro and your games crazy fast. Like, we're talking under 5 seconds to get into most games. What I actually like about this specific configuration is that you get a decent power supply at 700 watts, which is enough headroom for this setup. A lot of budget builds skimp here and it bites you later. The build quality feels solid too. The case has those 6 RGB fans, which I know sounds gimmicky, but they actually keep temps reasonable during gaming sessions. I've seen the GPU sitting around 72 degrees under load, which is totally acceptable. Here's where it gets practical. If you're a content creator or you want to do some light streaming while you game, the 13700F has enough cores that it won't completely tank your frame rate. I tested OBS streaming at high bitrate and performance stayed pretty smooth. That's something cheaper builds just can't do well. You also get free lifetime tech support, which honestly matters more than people think when you're not super tech savvy. The 1-year parts and labor warranty gives you some peace of mind too. Now, the honest part. The 16 GB RAM situation is okay for gaming, but if you're running Chrome with 15 tabs, Discord, and streaming all at once, you might feel a tiny bit of stuttering. It's not a deal breaker though because RAM is cheap to upgrade yourself. The other thing is the RTX 4070 Super isn't going to max out every single game at ultra settings at 4K. If 1440p is your target, you're golden. If you really want 4K, you're looking at compromises. But overall, this feels like a genuine option if you want to jump into gaming without learning how to build a PC yourself. The support is there, the performance is real, and it actually runs quiet under load. Check the link below if you want to see what they're charging for it these days on Amazon. Let me know what you end up doing.